Derivation of Lorentz transformation equations. So the Lorentz transformation equations relate the space and time coordinates of an event measured into different inertia reference frames moving at the constant relative velocity v. We have the x prime here. This is the x coordinate in the s prime frame. So this is equal to the Lorentz factor times x minus vt. So y prime here is equal to y, z prime is equal to z, and the t prime here is equal to the Lorentz factor times t minus vx over c squared. So here the Lorentz factor here is equal to 1 over square root of 1 minus p squared over c squared. So this is the Lorentz factor and c is the speed of light. Now define reference frame here. So y prime equal to y, z prime equal to z. So we have to assume linear transformations. X prime is equal to the Lorentz factor times x minus vt. This is for our equation 1. Now for our equation 2, we have x equal to the Lorentz factor times x prime plus vt prime. Then we have the in frame S, the position of the wavefront at the time t is x equal to ct here. So this is our equation number 3. In frame S prime, the position of the wavefront at time t prime is x prime equal to ct prime. So solve for the gamma here. Substitute 3 and 4 in the equation 1 and 2 here. So we have the ct prime here equal to gamma times ct minus vt. So this is equal to, by factoring out the t here, c minus v. Therefore, the ct here, we have the gamma times ct prime plus vt prime equal to gamma times c plus v times t prime here. So this is by substitution, substitute equation 3 and equation 4 into equation 1 and 2. So we have equation 3 and 4. We have equation 1 and 2 here. So by substitution. Then multiply equation 5 by equation 6 here to eliminate the time variables t and t prime here. So we multiply both sides here. This is the left side and we have the right side here. And divide both sides by t prime here. So we have the c squared equal to Lorentz factor squared here, c squared minus p squared. So now isolate the Lorentz factor here. So we have to isolate here from this. And taking the positive square root gives the standard Lorentz factor. So square root here. So this is now the standard Lorentz factor. So we have here, we go back to equation 1, x prime equal to Lorentz factor times x minus vt. And the equation 2 here is x equal to Lorentz factor times x prime plus vt prime. So the derive times transformation here. So to find the transformation equation for t prime, substitute equation 1 into 2. So this is equation 1, substitute into equation 2. So we have this. Then isolate the term containing t prime here. So we have the gamma times v times t prime here. So this is equal to x minus gamma squared x plus gamma squared times vt here. So this is now the equations. So divide the entire equation by gamma times v here. So we have the remaining t prime here equal to gamma times t minus x over gamma times velocity here, speed, then gamma squared minus 1. So we can simplify the expression. So gamma squared minus 1 using our previous results here. So from here, for our previous results here, so we have gamma squared minus 1 here. So this is equal to 1. This is the equivalence of this is the gamma in terms of V and C here. Then we have to subtract 1 here. Then we have finally this is equal to in terms of V squared and C squared here. So substitute this identity back into the equation of 40 prime. So 40 prime here, so this is the T prime. So we substitute here gamma squared minus 1. So this is equal to gamma squared B squared over C squared. So this one. So T prime is equal to gamma times the time minus gamma times B times X over C squared. So factor out gamma to arrive at the final time transformation equations here. So we have this finally. So final final Lorentz transformation equation. So the full set of coordinate relation derived from the principle of spatial relativity is given by this one. So where the gamma here is equal to this 1 over square root of 1 minus V squared over C squared. So we have uh, we have the S prime here, this one, the white square, and we have the orange square here for the S prime. For example, the relative velocity here is equal to 0.6, and the event position here is equal to negative 0.5 or equal to 1, or is equal to negative 1. So we have positive 1 and negative 1 here. Positive 1. This one is positive 1 and negative 1 here. So if we transport this using Lorentz transformation equation, we get x prime equal to 2.0 and t prime equal to negative 2.0. So from the reference of the s here, so the s prime is this one. So this is a positive 2 and negative 2 here. So we have the same discussion here. We have the same example.